Peace, everybody. Welcome back to All Viral Access Media, man. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and click that bell for all notifications, man. Now, I just want to go over a little something. Pretty sure that y'all already heard by now that Vlad was on his show with Oskino Vasquez, 1/5 or 1/6 of the state property that was signed with Rockefeller, and he was talking about FBAs and how he disagreed with it. It's a racist group, so forth and so on, and everybody got on his bumper. You see, Vlad like to talk and get out of pocket sometimes because he feel like because he got black friends, they could come and rescue him. But anyway, people got on his bumper. He called up Willie D. I guess that's his bodyguard, and he called Tariq Nasheed. He apologized. So here was the video or the interview, short interview, part 1, where he's talking, Tariq Nasheed is talking to Vlad and Willie D. Let's get right into it, y'all. Please make sure y'all share, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the platform. Let's get right to it. I can't show it to you. I can play the audio, and I may fast forward the audio, like make it talk fast. You understand what I'm saying? Change the pitch. We'll see. But let's go.
All right, here we go. Tariq Nasheed, welcome back to Vlad TV.
Back, yes indeed.
This is not a total surprise because this kind of came together based on some comments that I made about foundational black Americans and some of the situations that are happening right now with like a boycott with African hair shops and so forth. And I made some comments. I just want to apologize for the comments that I made. At the end of the day, I felt like it was...
I just want to pause real quick because I think that we are really getting it misconstrued. It is not just African shops. It is everybody that is not FBA. It's just happening in layers and steps. There are a lot of them that are against us. They're cool. There's some cool ones, but they all are getting boycotted. Let's go.
It was coming from a good place, but
just to make it clear,
I'm not black. And I think I overstepped my bounds.
As you do sometimes.
As I do sometimes. Yeah. And my man Willie D actually called me up. And during the course of the conversation, I said, well, you know what would be a good person to get into this conversation was my man Tariq Nasheed. You know, in terms of the FBA guys that I know, he's the biggest one, and he's, a regular guest on the show. Matter of fact, let me call up Willie real quick. Let me get him on the phone. Hold on a second. Willie, hold on one second. I got Tariq right here.
He calls Willie D.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, Vlad was saying that he was making comments about the lineage, and y'all corresponded, and you said that it would be a good idea for him to kind of reach out to me and get me in.
At this point in time, it shouldn't have to be any more explanation on what FBA stands for. Everybody know it's a lineage, and I think Vlad just stirred this up just for views and clicks and for controversy. Let's continue.
In the conversation.
That was actually my idea.
It was your idea.
Yeah,
okay.
My idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. And I concur.
Okay. Okay.
You got a lot of knowledge about this. You know, what I was telling Vlad is that I understand both sides. I personally don't believe that we're going to be as successful as we want to be if we're going to figure out a way to come together. And that's not just the diaspora. That's even on the ground right here in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to figure this shit out, bro, because this is the reason why they've been so successful at keeping us from reaching our optimum in the first place. You know, but people, having said that, people got to understand that.
Before he goes to that, because at the end of the day, whatever, at the end of the day, there are people who are literal from other ethnicities and political seats that is sabotaging our reparations, that is literally sabotaging our play for us to get any kind of tangibles. There are a lot of Jamaican ones. The lady that's in New York now. We got Africans, we got Ethiopians. We have Caucasians. There are a lot of them are in place. So working together with other people, where did it get us? But I'll get into that at the end because I don't want to go too far off. So play a little bit more.
Everything that they get from this country, people that want to come here so bad, the reason why they want to come here so bad is because of the opportunities that we made for them.
Right.
They're standing on the shoulders of our ancestors. standing on the shoulders of the people that came before us post-slavery.
Right.
And they're standing on our shoulders because we that keep this raggedy motherfucker together. You know what I'm saying? Like we are the group.
Right.
So my thing is that there are strength. There's strength in numbers, but only if the numbers are not divided. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and we have to understand that all the lineages has to be respected. You got to respect everybody's lineage. You can still come together, but we still respect people and their individual lineage. We respect our Jamaican brothers. We respect the Nigerian brothers. We respect everybody. We don't have a problem with everybody recognizing their lineage and putting respect on it. And we're asking the same. We want people to give us the same respect and not try to rename us and reclassify us in their own terms.
Right.
So we are taking the lead and the initiative to let people know what our lineage is. And that's all it is. It's not about dividing. It's not about divisiveness. It's not about division. We're just letting people know what our lineage is and how it should be respected, and we are going to gatekeep it so that we're not constantly exploited. So that's what I'm going to break down to Brother Vlad today.
We're going to leave it right there. Y'all can watch the rest. But as I was saying, at the end of the day, everybody, Willie D said, he said, if we work together, we won't be as successful if we work together. You know what I mean? If we don't come together. We won't get to that optimum place of success if we all don't work together. So, but I question that. Because didn't we open our arms to everybody to come into our culture? What did we get out of that by including everybody? You know what I mean? We include everybody into our home, i.e. our culture. And all they did was mimic, cosplay, dress, talk, borrow, etc. Then look down on us at the end of the day and then say we don't have any culture. And then have the goal to imply that it's a melting pot that created this culture when we already been here and have a track record of having this kind of, I hate to say swag or taste or this kind of flavor or this cultural spirituality, if you will, or character. Y'all don't have that at your country because the only thing we can look at is your countries and can tell exactly what your lineage come from. And the ones that is born here, y'all are literally mimicking the people that you look down upon. But I don't want to get too far off the map. At the end of the day, look, Tariq came in there with the whole suit on. That nigga came in like Martin, just like this, coming through the courtroom. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if this was a court case and you needed a lawyer to represent the FBA family, Tariq Nasheed, he dressed up sharper than Steve Harvey over there, goddammit. Alright? But salute to Tariq Nasheed, man. But not to go too far off, damn, it's like 8 minutes. But hey, hopefully y'all still here. At the end of the day, we shouldn't have to explain to everybody what FBA means. FBA is a culture. FBA is a lineage. FBA is the descendants of slaves. That's all, no more, no less. And gatekeeping the culture so no one can crowbar and say we got this from you. So everything that y'all say we didn't have, we done snatched it back from everybody and letting y'all know exactly where it came from. So only thing it leads y'all to do is really examine your own culture and really see where you get this stuff from. Because we did not get anything from any of you people from anywhere. It's not hate. It's just telling the truth. And people get mad that the truth is coming out. It's crazy to look in the mirror and to see that you are acting like the people that you say that don't have culture. I mean, that is your fault. And if it wasn't so much for y'all to be looking down on us and saying all that stuff about us, maybe it'll still be kumbaya. But now, rather late than never, that we woke up and seen exactly the people for who they are. And I really want to say something, and I'm definitely end it right here. Like it or not, please like, share, subscribe. Y'all are not a part of this lineage. Just because you born here do not give you the right to speak for us. You're not like us. We are not like you. It's absolutely true. So you can't get mad. Just because you're born here you are not the real black Americans, and that don't give you any birthright to speak for or on the behalf of the real black Americans who are the descendants of slaves and who are the descendants of the natives, because we've been here for thousands of years, and we actually have a census that we can literally check to see exactly where we come from. Not like some of yours. Our history is documented. We just been reclassified on so many names, and we ain't come from a place called Negro them. What continent that says Negrodamia or Afro American? Where's that? You understand what I'm saying? Colored. I never heard of a continent or a country called colored. Why everybody that's here have a ethnic background that leads to exactly where they come from, but we the only ones that have been reclassified, renamed so many times? So what does that tell you? They are only renaming the people who is actually from this landmass. With that being said, hopefully y'all been here. If not, it is what it is. Vlad, you know what it is, and I think I said enough. Y'all know what FBA is, and Vlad, you already know. And Willie, stop being the protector. You know what I mean? Because he's a grown man. He is conscious of what he's doing, and him by having black friends, he feel like he could overstep his boundary and call Willie D and call certain black friends, because I got black friends. So that's his cushion to lay on. You understand what I'm saying? His crutch. So it is what it is. Please make sure y'all share. 1.